Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be talking about Valorant Madrid playoffs results, and let's just say North America fans are incredibly happy and are in high spirits. But let's now have a look now at the playoff results. And first up with Gen G versus Paper Rex, the Pacific Grand Final rematch. And just like in the grand final, it was a Gen G win against Paper Rex. 13-8 on Split, 39 on Lotus. No weird, crazy changes that I think. I mean, interesting maybe for the Fade and Sky for initiators for both roles. So I don't think it's kind of anything weird. It's kind of what both teams have really been running for the entire time, I'll be honest. And as well for the North America Grand Final finale, it was Sentinels versus Loud. It was a 2-1 victory for Sentinels against Loud. And Sentinels absolutely demolished Loud on the split. However, Icebox was very close to clearing Sunset, both of them going to overtime once. And obviously, Icebox going to Loud, Sunset going to Sentinels. And it was just some great Valorant match as well. And the Phoenix are once again being used by Loud, basically the comp that they utilize, because QCK is actually pretty good on Phoenix when he really wants to be, because Loud had a bit of an off tournament, just a tiny bit in my opinion. They did lose as well to Paper Breaks in the low bracket semifinals here. 13-11 on Ascent, 13-8 on Sunset as well. Paper Rex were using the Sage, which I was not expecting. They use a no duelist comp, and I guess you can probably have like the Gecko acted as the duelist and maybe Sage as well. But it's so interesting that they did not use any duelist here. And I mean, yeah, double controller, double initiator as well for Paper X, up for Sunset and Loud. Nothing really weird. It's just a standard Loud comp that they normally use, but didn't really work out to their advantage, as they obviously lost to Loud to come in 4th place. Now in the upper bracket final, this is where things get pretty interesting, where Gen G won against Sentinels 2-1. This is where all Pacific fans actually had high hopes that their team could actually finally bring home a trophy. It was 13-5 on split for Gen G, which is very strange considering that Sentinels are very good on split, and Gen G, they are just, I'll be honest, just better than Sentinels on split in my opinion. 37 on Lotus went to Sentinels, but have a 33 on Breeze, which is a dumpster fire. Gen G absolutely destroyed Sentinels with their Yoru Astra comp, which I'm not surprised about, because I don't think any American team can really deal with a Yoru, or even maybe EU, but I think EU, I mean, Martin is always on Yoru, so that's fair enough, but I don't think any North American players have really utilized Yoru well. Maybe Tens, I'm pretty sure, but he didn't use Yoru here, so that might have contributed to them kind of faltering here on Breeze. However, Sentinels, they did once again put heartbreak full onto the Pacific fans as they beat out Paper Rex to advance themselves into the grand final. 14-12 on Lotus, and 13-6 on Ascendant for Sentinels, and 13-5 on Split once again for Paper Rex, and 13-3 on Sunset for Sentinels. Split is looking a bit more vulnerable there for Sentinels now. But to be fair, I'm not really surprised with the other ones. Paper Rex, they did look very good on Sunset against Loud, but Loud, they were just running the weird Phoenix comp that I am really a fan of on Sunset. On Ascent, I was like, okay, this is alright, but on Sunset, okay, sure. But I just wouldn't really agree with that, though. That is just my thing, in my opinion. Before we get into the grand final, let's first talk about the show match that happened right before the grand final, that being Team International versus Team Spain. I guess it's kind of just a normal thing just to have, like, I don't know, like the country that you're in versus the international players. It's I think they did it with Brazil. They did it in Japan, I'm pretty sure. So this is just a norm thing, I'm guessing. But either way, it was Team Spain winning against Team International in front of the home crowd in Madrid. And this is also where we also got to see Clove for the first time, which there was some pretty good plays there from Clove. But obviously, I'll get more in depth and more right into the details about Clove when obviously they get released and all that other stuff. So basically, it was on Ascent, and it was just best of one. Ascent being the map that we played, and it was 13-8 for Team Spain. The Team International had Kaide, YJJ, Mimi, Jaiso, and Fugu. I think YJJ is Chinese, Jaiso is Korean. I can't actually remember what nationality Fugu is. But obviously everyone else in Team Spain obviously is Spanish. Mixwell, who is very, very well known, Hitbox King, Leviathan, Black L Espanol, I'm pretty sure it says, and Sergio Ferreira, who I'm pretty sure is a reporter, correct me if I'm wrong, but he played it. I think he was replacing another Frenzy, I think it was, who I'm pretty sure is a content creator, I think, or something in Koi, so that's something, I guess, to look out for, but either way, it was Team Spain winning against Team International in front of the home crowd, which is at least pretty cool. But the main thing is the grand final, and it was Sentinels versus Gen G, and it was a 3-2 victory for Sentinels against Gen G Esports to crush it. Basically, just to crush the hearts of Pacific fans as a whole. Why does always Pacific end up so close against all the other regions? I think PaperX lost against FPX 3-2, I'm pretty sure. And here they are once again losing to, Gen G losing to Sentinels in the grand final in Masters Madrid. PaperX also lost to EG's won the grand final. It is just heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak for Pacific. When are they going to finally get that trophy? Shanghai, maybe? Champions in South Korea? I'm not really too sure. But either way, this is what the stats looks like. And obviously, immediately what pops up in your mind is Zekken. He had a monster game. Maybe one of his best games in his career. Plus 16 KD ratio, getting 101 kills in all 5 maps, which is impressive, but to be fair, it has happened before. I mean, something I think he did in like 4 maps when he was with Sengoku Gaming. So it's not really a bit of a surprise, but still Zekken doing a phenomenal job. Tens also stepping up once again. Everyone from Sentinels, even Zelsis was a great support player as well. Sassy, John QG has some great moments. Caron, who I still think is maybe the most underrated controller player, in my opinion. He was very, very good. Munchkin had some great moments. I think he had an ace at some point as well. And who knew that working around Meteor was actually a good idea? I wasn't expecting it, but when I saw that Meteors was switching to a Sentinel more supportive role, I was into it, because I think Texture, in my opinion, is a better duelist than Meteor, and considering that he tilts easily, it makes sense. So I like that. Anyways, 13-8 on Breeze went to Gen G, once again obviously utilizing the Yoru comp that has been working for them for quite a while, and and obviously it won them the map, so no surprises there. Bind 14-12 here, an overtime once for Sentinels. No really surprise here as well. Intensely using the Gecko. And then over in Gen G, they use a Cypher rather than going double initiate. I don't know, but yeah, they just went 1-1-1 each. Double controller, I should say, for Gen G. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. And Sentinels over here, obviously running double initiator. Ascent 13-8 for Gen G. No surprise there. It's a sleeper map. I hate that Sentinel. Moving on. 13-10 on split out for Sentinels as they kind of pick up their pieces from where they kind of struggled against the Pacific teams on split. Zekken once again doing a phenomenal job, and Icebox once again. Zelda's having a game as well. And everyone on Gen G kind of struggled, and it was just a nail in the coffin, I'll be honest, on Icebox for Gen G. Anyways, performance-wise, though, there's the ace of Munchkin. I'm pretty sure I think that happened on Breeze, I'm pretty sure, so great job by Munchkin. Lakia and Meteor, both of them also getting 4Ks each. Lakia getting 2, Meteor getting 1. Tens and Zelsus, both of them getting 1 4K each. Zekken getting 4 4Ks. And Caron as well, winning a 1v3 clutch as well. Now, my pickems. Now, there's one thing I need to talk about in my pickems. Actually, well, first about my pickems, actually. So, here are the playoffs that I have here. Gen G and Sentinels, I got them right in the upper semifinals. And Sentinels also win the grand final, which is still pretty good. my round ones were pretty shocking. Round one, I only got Carmichael and Sentinels right, but then round two, I got Genji and Loud right, and in round three, I got Loud right. Pretty bad. Ugh, not good at all whatsoever. But the issue that I have is that my dumbass forgot to do pickems for the playoffs for the simulation. So I deeply apologize for that. However, I will just be using the round because that's just more fair, to be honest. It's more fair. So if we're doing, so let's do some real math right now. So 5, so 20, so 10. That will basically be obviously 30 points minus the 30 points. That will go to, I'm pretty sure that will actually go to 30 points. I'm pretty sure. Never mind, I will be on 25 points if we're just counting the round results, which we are, just to make it a bit more fair on my end, because I am a dumbass and I forgot to do the simulation pick'ems for the grand finals. But either way, it was a simulation beating me out of Masters Madrid. Yikes. That's not good whatsoever. I actually can't remember what the score is right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm still in the lead, if not maybe tied with simulation, but obviously I might be wrong there. So now, like, you know, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me, especially on this channel. I'm really excited about stage 1 for all 4 regions. I'm really excited about that, and I will also be talking about basically the results after every week, just to make it a bit easy as well. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys the next time in the next one. Goodbye.